one of the best runners in the state of Maine.
As a young man, distance runner Mike Westfall would often be first across the finish line.
Watch that pothole there.
Now he finds himself in a different race, a race to find a cure for Parkinson's disease.
I've been an athlete all my life, and just didn't occur to me. To me, Parkinson's was somebody who had the shakes, and I had no symptoms like that. I had a stiff shoulder.
Westfall was diagnosed with Parkinson's 10 years ago. The degenerative disorder of the central nervous system restricts mobility and is caused by dopamine-producing nerve cells dying off. To offset that, he takes dopamine replacement drugs 5 times a day. At first, the drug did wonders. He was nearly symptom-free. But then gradually, the Parkinson's began to take over, affecting his movement and coordination. Then one day, Westfall decided to give running a try. And to his surprise, the running seemed to shed his symptoms.
When I'm running, I don't feel any symptoms. So, and it lasts for a while, you know, and I just feel better physically all over.
Westfall says 2 men gave him the inspiration to start running again. Actor Michael J. Fox is one of them.
I saw Michael J. Fox on TV being interviewed, and he wasn't going to let Parkinson's stop him. So I decided I wasn't going to let it stop me either.
The other is his longtime friend Gary Allen, who had run from Canada to Washington, D.C. in 2.5 weeks.
And I figured if he could run all that way down in 17 days, I could run down to the end of the island and back.
Westfall and Allen grew up on Great Cranberry Island and both still live there.
Yeah, he and I, we feed off each other for years. We've been running together for years.
We're 100% of the graduating class from the one-room school out there that particular year, and he and I are it. And you know, see your best friend and one of the best runners diagnosed with Parkinson's is it's a hard thing.
Despite 2 falls in the last mile of the Great Cranberry Island Marathon, Westfall qualified to run this year's Boston Marathon.
See Mike rally back and run. It's not, and trust me, he's not just running. Mike's running really fast for his age division, and you know, if you're able to be down there in Boston to see him come in, you'll be amazed, and you know, there'll be a lot of able-bodied people well behind him, and it's phenomenal.
Mike Westfall told me the more he runs, the better he feels.
Some days you feel like you can run like the wind.
The dopamine replacement drug is what causes him to shake. But after a few miles, the Parkinson's is barely noticeable.
It's incredible, though, isn't it, that when he runs, the symptoms go away?
You know, his body can still do what he loves to do, you know, and the Parkinson's symptoms sort of are put aside for a moment. So what a great thing, yeah.
Westfall last crossed the finish line of a Boston Marathon 30 years ago. He's looking forward to the final turn onto Boylston Street.
It was such an incredible experience running in Boston with all the crowds, and it's just the ultimate marathon.
Mike's a complete tiger as far as any terrain, and whether he has Parkinson's or not, I don't know that he'd be running a heck of a lot faster if he didn't have Parkinson's.
On Mount Desert Island,
it's like the old times, Mike.
Brad Rogers, Fox 23 News.